Welcome to Kensington and Chelsea in London. As well. Beautiful houses in the Sloane Square. In this video, I'm going to show you around Chelsea and in particular the King's Road. As here at the moment, there is Christmas markets going up. There is the famous Chelsea market or the King's Road market as well. Let's jump straight into it. So right now we are on the King's Road, and in particular this is near the Duke of York Square. But we're going to be checking out some of the Christmas market just over there later on. And first we're going to be checking out this King's Road market that is here all of the time. So we're going to start around this side of the market, and right here they have scallops. They have homemade dumplings, and they have freshly made arancini. Wow. They also have some jerk type foods. Hello. And these huge chocolate cakes. This line right here for the crepes and gelettes are really popular, as you can get savoury crepes and also sweet crepes as well. There is fluffy bao buns. This one is really popular and really delicious as well. You can expect, I think it's 2 bao buns for... They have this huge plate of tartine. That is the French section, and of course these are the prices for the sushi. We're going to head round to the section just over here. So you can do your fruit and veg shopping right here if you like, and the same with... These are some wild mushrooms that you can buy. Wow, you can get an entire young coconut as well. As well as some other fruit juices for about £5. You can get this pizza. This is a really popular spot to get folded pizzas with the wheel of raclette. Korean street food right here, and some Colombian style food as well. They have this Middle Eastern falafel hummus salad, Moroccan. They literally have so many different types of street foods here. It is unbelievable. Some of the last stores down here that you can get freshly shucked oysters. Now, in these areas in Chelsea, it is actually quite awkward to film just because of how quiet things are here, but I'm going to now show you around the market that they are currently setting up. They're currently setting up a stage, and they're currently setting up the entire King's Road market. I'm not too sure how long this will be here for, but this looks like it is going to be absolutely huge. And let's check out this giant Santa. As you can see, and ignore the background noise, they're just testing some of the stuff. But as you can see, they're setting up a stage here, as well as, oh, I thought that was a giant Santa, but it looks like it's just a bird, I think. Some type of bird with a huge Christmas tree. But it's so crazy because all of this literally wasn't here even just yesterday. I'm going to grab some food in a little while, but this whole entire King's Road is currently shut off, and it is the mid-November right now. It's not even December just yet, but I'll show you down there. But right now I'm going to show you some of these Christmas market stalls. Right here you can get some mulled wine. Looks really good, cooking on the pot right there. You have the cannoli section, making fresh cannoli. Some Santa gifts. Wow, there is this donut stall right here that gets really, really busy every single time. Wow, look at all of those. They got lots of freshly baked breads. Wow. Just flipping back to myself here, people believe that Kensington and Chelsea is actually really, really expensive, and in all honesty, it is. It is definitely expensive for things like rent, buying properties, and for definitely food. But if you compare some of the prices of the food inside of the shops and compare the prices to the foods at these market stalls, the markets are actually significantly cheaper. I would argue that places like Borough Market that are open all year round are way more expensive than these Chelsea markets. But that's just them trying to rip off tourists. But anyway, let's check out the rest of this market. You can buy more alcoholic drinks here. You can buy yourself some Christmas cards, I believe. Buy pottery, handmade chocolates. So it's not just food here as well. You can buy some handmade items, some of these wooden items that are handmade. And of course, more mulled. I believe that this market isn't fully set up just yet, and you can see that some of these people here are still setting up some of the stuff. I'll make sure to definitely come back in December, as I think that during that time this place will be absolutely ram-packed, and it is currently really cold right now. You can see that they're doing Tom Kerridge flank steaks. Wow, that is a very, very well-known name in the UK. We have the Botanist. I believe that this is mulled wine and maybe some gin as well. And this one is, of course, Guinness on tap. They have right here a Whole Foods stand as well, and you can enjoy a brown butter cookie on them. So it looks like it's still being set up at the moment. So on Chelsea Kings Road in the 1960s and the 1970s, it was seen as a rebellious place. Since it was no longer privatised for the king no more, the swinging 60s truly got kicked into action. And some of the pubs here were actually used by the Rolling Stones. Now, I'm too young to know who they are, but according to ChatGPT, that seems to be a very relevant thing about the King's Road here. Lots of fashion trends were actually socialised here, and today the King's Road in Chelsea is now known for its luxury. It's now known for its luxury shops, stylish cafes, and all of the goings-on that happens here. But that market that I've just shown you does actually happen every single Saturday. It doesn't just happen during Christmas time. But you can see that this, I would recommend if any of you guys live in London or are visiting London, definitely come here and check out this Chelsea Christmas market, because my God, they have such a selection of things. Now, they don't just have this market in Chelsea, and it is actually known for a lot more. During the year, this place is a pretty touristic destination for people to come, especially since Knightsbridge is not too far away from here. It's near Kensington and Chelsea, and then this is off of the Sloane Square station, so it does get pretty big. These are really well known for the luxury shops around here. And of course, you can see there that it has the king decorations that are currently going up. That there is Trotters. Very, very beautiful place, Chelsea. There is so many of these dogs around. And of course, all year round, the Duke of York Square is just absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to take you down the Duke of York Square now. You can see that even in the middle of November, it's still so Christmassy. And wow, they have these beautiful swans here. I'm not too sure what these are, but they are amazing. Now, this area of the Duke of York Square is actually around all year round. You can come here, have some food outside, but at this point in time, it's much more Christmassy than normal. And if you want to do some high-end luxury clothes shopping, then Chelsea or the King's Road is probably one of the best places to do it, alongside with Knightsbridge, not too far away. Now, I've just quickly put this hat on because it's the only hat I have and my head is freezing. Right now it is 12 o'clock in London and I am now starting to get really hungry. So we're just going to quickly walk over to the market and I'm going to go ahead and get some food. I'm thinking maybe some pizza or something, but let's check it out. First things first, before I go ahead and do that, let me show you around this side of the market I haven't yet shown you. But we have honey, ginger and mint. This one is selling nuts, kimchi, and wow, they got some sausage rolls. Oh, I might actually get a sausage roll instead. This section is, wow, cheesecake and some really, really nice looking macarons also. They have these cakes and some really nice looking samosas also. Hello. They have chocolates. Now in this part of Chelsea as well, they do have, as you can see, partridges, and that is one of the most expensive shops apparently in Europe. I haven't fact checked that one. Okay, scrap that. I am gonna get something else because that line is too long. These rolls are really catching my eye. Hello. Could I get one sausage roll, please? So, I ended up getting this delicious sausage roll. So, I've had a couple bites already, but this sausage roll is cold, but super, super flavorful. This is one of the most flavorful sausage rolls I've ever had, and I am a loyal customer to Greg's. Now, just taking a little break down the back roads away from the extreme noise to tell you some history about Chelsea and the King's Road. Now, the King's Road was originally a private road used by King Charles II in the 17th century for travel between the St James Place and Hampton Court. It remained exclusively only for the royals to travel up and down from, all the way until the 1830s. In the 1830s, it was reclaimed by the public and allowed people to travel on the King's Road, and it didn't no longer remain just for the royal family. But it's crazy to think that at some point in time, just that one road would have been empty all year round and only had a couple horses and carts going up and down on it. Let me know in the comments below if you know any more history about the King's Road. Now at the moment, I'm in the back streets of Chelsea down these very, very nice roads, and I'm gonna take you to one of these really, really nice places that you can get some real Italian gelato. Check out some of these beautiful houses in the Sloane Square. This isn't the exact Sloane Square, but not too far from here. But not too far from here is Sloane Square Station, and that is effectively the nearest station to all of this that is going on. Now, if you are living in these areas, then obviously you need a substantial amount of money to be able to rent or to be able to purchase one of these places, as it is not cheap to live in Kensington and Chelsea and the borough in general. Now, in Cadogan Gardens, there is a really, really nice area of shops and also restaurants. And now this area is open to the public all of the time, and they have lots and lots of nice little shops. This isn't just for Christmas. They have the London Cheesemongers. Many of you may know Bread Ahead. I think they have one in London Bridge also. They have some of these little small places selling cookies. They have a seafood restaurant. This one, which is another restaurant, I believe. Natura, which is fruit and vegetables. Now, we have Wolf and Lamb, which is a very nice restaurant to go to. In here, there is a real gelato shop. Now, if you want to check out some of the prices, the prices are not there today. Sometimes they are there in the summer, but I don't think it's open at the moment because it is technically winter, but inside there, they have some really, really nice gelato. But at the moment, people are just out and around on a Saturday afternoon, having some lunch in this beautiful park. Now you can see why it's so busy here in Chelsea, especially on the weekends, as you can see on this road that is quite quiet. All the way down at the end of that road is Knightsbridge. And many people just walk from Knightsbridge over to Sloane Square, and it's very, very easy to get around these areas. Now, since it's almost 1 o'clock, I am going to go and try and find some coffee, as it is freezing here in London in November, and I have forgotten my gloves and my woolly hat and my coat, stupidly, thinking that it was going to be maybe a little bit warmer than it is right now. Now, this is where I live, so I know lots of London, but some of the tips that I would say for tourists who are arriving here, one of the main things that people do is they get to London and they need to buy a train ticket, and that's within the tube. I would not recommend buying paper tickets or buying an Oyster card either. In London, you can just tap your bank card, or you can tap your Apple Pay or Google Pay on any of the buses, any of the trams, any of the trains whatsoever, as long as it's within London and on the tube network. You do not need to buy an Oyster card, and you do not need to buy a paper ticket. This is just a waste of time and sometimes a waste of money, because they sometimes overcharge you on some of the paper tickets that you can buy. But enough of that, let's check out the actual Sloane Square. Now, put in the comments below some of the history about this, as I'm not too sure of why it's actually named a Sloane Square. But either way, this square area here in the middle of these roads is the actual Sloane Square. And they have a beautiful water fountain right here. I'm not too sure who this statue is. And since it's the middle of November, they are setting up all of the Christmas decorations. Right now, I'm not too sure what that is. I think it's a photo gallery archway, and they have this nice little thing here. In the summertime, this place is absolutely packed. This whole entire part of Sloane Square is an actual bar. It's a huge bar for people to chill out and check out and have some nice drinks. As you can see, it's a very, very busy place, Sloane Square, on a Saturday. So, if you really did like that video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. And for more videos about London, finance and travel in general, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.